Welcome back. My name is Jeff, and this is Wordfully Yours. So, second ever book haul. If you can see, let me come back to here. This poor excuse for a bookshelf is a poor excuse for a bookshelf. So I've made it a point to do more book hauls and get more books in there. I had to, when I made the move down here from Jacksonville to here, I had to get rid of like 90 some odd % of the books that I own just to make room on the moving truck. So it's been forever. I've made it a point to restore my collection to its former glory. I've made a point to restore my collection to its former glory. So, second book haul. I found this new place called Wilson's Book World. Well, again, new to me. I found there are a surprising number of used bookstores in the area. Like, I wasn't expecting how many used bookstores would be in a 20-minute radius of where I live. But there are. There's actually a bunch of places. And they're surprisingly busy. I was not expecting that. Because where I'm from, up in Ohio, the used bookstore, it's the stereotypical place where there's this old guy at the counter. He's got nothing to do. He's literally sitting behind the cash register reading a book, bored because it's just so dead in there. But down here, they're busy. It's crazy. But I got some good stuff. So anyway, I went to this new place. It's called Wilson's Bookstore. And I got, here, let me show you. There are, fantasy and science fiction magazine. They're short stories. They republish them in these, sort of booklets. I guess they're, more along the lines of a kind of a novella. But they take, short stories from the year, and they republish them. This one is from November of 1985. This one here is from Amazing Science Fiction, with the date right here on the cover of February of 1979. Same deal where they've taken short stories published from that year and they've republished them into this novella format. Very cool. I'm so in love with this. And then there's also Amazing Science Fiction from October of 73. Very cool. Back when you could advertise cigarettes in your stuff. Wow. Such a different time. Look at that. Such a different time. But I'm sure none of the stories are related to it. So looking forward to look at that illustration. So cool. So cool. So looking forward to getting into that. I also picked up this thing called, it's called On Wheels. Okay. I have no idea what this fiery bird is doing to this guy with wheels for hands. It looks very uncomfortable. That's actually why I bought it. But if reading the back, it's actually something Mad Maxian. Part of it's ripped off here. Something of mechanized nomads rolling endlessly. Something it's ripped off. America in a perpetual quest for speed. I mean, it reads like something that's Mad Max, but whatever this guy's doing looks very uncomfortable, and I want to read the book and find out what's going on. Anyway. And I also picked up a couple of Star Trek books. This one called Star Trek Legacy, which, I don't know, it looks familiar. This might have been one of the books that I had to get rid of back in the day. But this one here, the Star Trek Romulan Way. This is definitely one of the books that I had to get rid of. This book, my mother, when she was still with us, used to read Star Trek books almost exclusively. It was most of the time when you would see her hanging out at home, sitting around she was reading something, and it was a Star Trek book. And when she passed, well, I got most of her Star Trek collection, and this is one of the books. Cannot remember for the life of me what it was about. I don't even think it was all that good. But it seems fate wanted me to have this book, because this is one of the books I had to get rid of. So fate has returned this to me, and I must read it. So that's all for today's book haul. Each one of these costs like a couple of bucks or something, not a big deal. So I should have this filled up before too long. Thanks for watching. May your library be fully funded and well stocked, and I will see you later.